Hello guys, like promised, we are starting from where we stopped from yesterday. We will first do Duty Finder in the dungeons because we forgot about it yesterday. So here it goes. Let me invite you first to the party.
Yeah.
To the party.
Party. Nice.
Join. Alright, we have this one and another one after this one.
Nice. Duty roulette. Should we finish the quest for the challenges, dailies and weeklies? It might be the time. What do you mean? What do you
we
think?
should do?
There's a quest, level 10, I think, that I have read somewhere, named like challenges, something like that. And you get daily and weekly quests.
Yeah, but
And when you do dungeons,
those are for higher levels. I don't know. We are doing this basically just for experience. But as you can see, we are doing main story quests for a long time. Without need for anything else.
that's true. Yeah, we have to progress through the story either way.
Yeah, story is main thing here.
Oh,
Here it is.
here we go. Which one is it?
I don't know, we'll see.
We'll see. So I'm at 360k XP. We'll see how much we'll get.
And of course, DPS is the one that we are waiting for.
Yeah, queue times are fast. What's your graphic card's port that you're using? Is it HDMI or is it the display port?
Both.
Whatever.
I have all of them, of course.
Yeah, but what's your main monitor? Is it
Display
HDMI or yeah? I don't know the difference, to be honest.
Nah, there is no difference, just the same. Left.
Oh,
Cool. Hold behind these doors so we can go to the car. As you don't have to go up the bridge.
the long. Real brother. This is random, right?
Yeah.
The dungeon that you'll get. Take the key, I'll take the aggro. stunned for a month.
Yeah. Once you get inside that shit, it takes ages.
Let's go. Okay, I guess.
Nice. Go, go, yeah, I'll pick the key. Don't worry about it. It's your tank, you should just move. Move, bitch, get out the way, bitch, get out the way. I don't think that's the right path.
What?
Yeah. You need to go back and continue on the right path and go down.
Oh shit, I forgot. Pick up the key. All these.
As soon as the monster starts going down to 10%, it's not moving to the next area.
Yeah. Are we going back now?
No, just over the wall. We need to kill, I think, that sentry.
This looks like an illusion castle from Kabal. A bit.
Yeah, something like illusion castle.
No way to escape. Loot. Should we exit?
Yeah, just let me read this. I need to turn up my mic. I didn't saw any that. I can be barely heard.
On stream?
Yeah. Yes. I need to turn up my mic.
Nice, we got a level. Like
I can be
under
barely
50k
heard.
effects.
Yeah,
Hope we
on
get
stream.
the high level dungeon, so we get more plus the bonus.
Yep. It will yield more experience. I need to turn up my mic.
Nice, we got a level. Let me see when like under 50k. I gained the fell cleave. That's my strongest. Hope we get the high level dungeon, so we get more plus the bonus. 520 potency. Damn. 54. Okay, 2 more levels.
Alright. I hope now it's alright.
Yeah, QS top. Let me check.
Yep. Here it goes. Duty finder. Main scenario. This is gonna be a long, actually though. Except,
Yeah, it's. I can hear you well.
great. Except, yep.
Light party. Oh, Praetorian. Oh, cannot be skipped. Shit. Oh no. Is this where the dialogue is? Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
No.
You had 2 options: leveling and main scenario. What's the difference?
They both yield different rewards. So we had done the previous one, now we are doing this one.
Oh,
You can get the daily reward once per day. Well, shit. This
Oh,
means nothing!
What the hell is this spell? Is it yours?
Which one?
The fire wall.
I don't know, everything is fired on my side. Maybe it is.
It was a huge fireball.
Yeah, yeah. Flare.
Nice.
Yeah, I could press the fucking terminal. Turn on your stance for aggro.
Yeah. Whenever you go from different levels, kills
know.
and it turns out.
Still, it's fucking us up.
Yeah. I'll pull everything here. I don't care.
Yeah, yeah. Pull our boat.
When we get back there. Okay. Oh my god, this is gonna be fun. Yes.
Shit's about to go down.
Yep, it's going down. Damn, brother. Nice. That's fun. I don't think healer had fun, but okay.
Healer was sweating bricks.
Yeah, oh my god, I can't click the thing. Zoop. Okay. Blah 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 blah.
Sid, my boy! No.
I do it
Dialogue.
one more time. Yeah, I'll know everything.
We could do some kind of play on teachers after a couple of runs here.
I can check something. I'm so hungry again.
What did you eat that you're hungry again?
7 eggs. Some cheese.
Cheese.
Do you like it or not?
Hmm?
Do you like it or not?
Yeah. Depends what cheese.
Young cheese.
Young cheese.
Yes. Cottage cheese.
Cottage. Yeah. I don't know, I like
So
blue cheese.
messy. Oh, I like that one as well.
Mozzarella. No, not the mozzarella, the gorgonzola.
Also known as bujabi.
Well, Parmigiano Reggiano or something like that. That cheese is great. The
Yeah.
Italian one.
Most popular.
Yeah, in the pasta, it's yeah, it makes a difference to be honest.
Finally. Oh my gosh. Did I didn't start playing this? You did, right?
Yeah, it did. I love this spell so much, dude.
Oh yeah, him, Ransom. I remember.
A dark show. Fuck. Almost killed me. No! Alright. You almost got me.
He died
Almost.
just in time.
Yeah. Almost. Emphasis.
I mean, he's not that far away from us. It's like 3 days of level.
Yeah, it's not far away.
Yeah, it's not like 5 levels, but he can get here. It's not like huge.
I mean,
Especially he skips everything.
yeah. If he plays, he will catch up to us.
I think that he's almost twice as fast because he skips.
Yeah.
Just imagine how much time we spend on reading cutscenes. He just
Yeah, but that's why he's not invested inside the game.
Yeah, he can catch up with the story, especially in this expansion. It's not that complicated, it's simple old expansion.
Yeah, we will see.
And then, if we get some levels, it will be more fun, more skills, more everything. I don't know. Get the gate.
Ultimate bästa streamer! Boom.
Yeah, bitch.
Neroと使えばもう死んでる。
Yeah, sounds like a Russian tennis player.
Russian tennis player. Please, Nero, summon your fucking hammer and let's fight. Music is cool.
Yeah.
It does sound like a bomb. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Nero, I swear to God, I will start shooting. But just imagine the next fight. Imagine. such destruction.
Why is this not skippable?
No idea. There it is.
I'm gonna make him swallow that hammer now.
Gonna plant him on
It
the
was fun
handle.
the first time. It was really fun the first time, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we don't have to do this every day, but I don't know how much experience you can get us since it is in daily roulette.
Neho. Stack on me. Oh my god.
Chasing no fucking guy.
Ooh. Don't push us away. Don't stack, run.
No, it's stuck.
Really?
Yeah. Shit, dude. You're supposed to be here. Protect us.
Yeah,
Not
no,
let us.
it's the red one, not stack.
The main important person was not here. He was running away. So-
Why was it red?
Alright, I'm being attacked. He's dead. Smack him with that axe.
Well, that's a lot of X, to be honest.
Really?
Yes.
How much did you get?
Is this the last boss?
No.
I got 90k from him alone.
Nice. And last boss will give us the bonus experience.
Yeah. My god. Man, shut up, please. Is the 60 level expansion or 70 dubbed? I mean,
I don't know.
voiced.
Never was there, so we will have to experience it together. It should be. This is the first opening of the game, so they only voiced like most important part to save money.
See, 90k plus 50% because we arrested. Nice.
Yeah, we almost got one more level up. Almost half of it. Maybe once we beat this boss, we will get it. Maybe.
If this guy gave 90, the next will around 150, 100%.
Take the lid down, and you should find yourself in the chamber of the ultimate weapon.
Okay, Sid, hang up.
Oh my god, now the guy will. Oh. Yapping.
You have goldfish memory, dude.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Forget
God is looking
how
for
it
you when you
goes.
go there.
And you played it yesterday.
Oh,
What the fuck?
don't even think about God. You're too bloody useful.
Fuck you, Sid. You should have come with us.
Appearance is getting worse.
What are you doing up there alone?
Lost much.
Here he is. Such destruction.
Tell me, for whom do you fight?
This means nothing.
Wait,
Nothing.
we will not fight him here.
Yeah, bro.
Do you believe in Eorzea?
Dude, you really? We did this yesterday, like 2 times.
Oh yeah, we'll beat him,
Eorzea's
yeah.
unity is forged
But we
of
won't beat the
falsehoods.
weapon, yeah.
Its city-states are built on deceit.
I remember.
And its faith is an
You remember
instrument
shit.
of deception.
I remember once having been hit in the
It
head
is not
with
but a
a
cobweb
mechanic.
of lies. To believe in Eorzea is to believe in nothing.
I just shut up.
Hell.
In Eorzea, the beast tribes often summon gods to fight in their stead. Though
Because I
your
can literally
comrades
go
only
to the
rarely
grocery
respond
store
in
and come
kind,
back and he will be still
which is
talking.
strange,
Yep.
is it not?
Is it not? Is it
Are the
yes?
12 otherwise engaged?
Start the...
I was given to understand they were your protectors. If you truly believe them your guardians, why do you not repeat the trick that served you so well at Cartano and call them down? They will answer, so long as you lavish them with crystals and gorge them on ether. Your gods are no different from those of the beasts. Icons, every one. Except but this, and you will see how Eorzea's faith is bleeding the land dry. Nor is this unknown to your masters, which prompts the question, why do they cling to these false deities? What drives even men of learning, even the great Louis Soir, to grovel at their feet?
Louis Soir.
The answer? Your masters lack the strength to do otherwise. For the world of man to mean anything, man must own the world. To this end, he hath fought ever to raise himself through conflict, to grow rich through conquest. And when the dust of battle settles, it is ever the strong who dictate the fate of the weak. Knowing this,
And
when a
this
single path
is what I
open to
call
the
a
infinite
sign that has
that's
passed.
a false worship, a path which leads
Super
to
Saiyan.
innovation and death.
Man, I wish
Only a man
more
of
anime
power
of
can rightly
Dragon Ball
steer
Z
the course of civilization. And in
is
this
coming
land
out,
of
I wish.
creeping mendacity, that one truth will prove
Really?
its salvation.
I liked Super. I don't know why, but I liked it.
Come, champion of
Not so
Eorzea,
much.
face me. Your defeat shall serve as proof of my readiness to rule.
I don't have big expectations, it's Dragon Ball Z.
It is only right that I should
But I
take
still
your
find it
realm.
cool and ultra
But
instinct
none
and all of
among
that.
you has
I
the
don't know.
power
Actually,
to
the
stop
instinct
me.
is the most like hated part for me. It's basically rescan. Nothing changed. Same shit, same,
Yeah.
just different coloring.
Yeah, but it's always like that with them. Pulling out of their asses.
Motherfucker for some of these crosses just for me.
He likes it. All a bit. Ink Buster, yeah. Heal me, dog.
Oh, stuck.
Uh,
Fuck. No one is stacking.
yeah, we were all here.
No, we have to stack it up each other.
Bam. Oh, nice. Bam, 800, 700. Stack. Noise. Buster. Buster Rhymes.
Hit him!
Move. Nice. Is that? Oh, it's not that.
Oh my fuck. Didn't watch. I died because of that.
Oh, nice. Come here, brother.
He's gonna kill me! He's gonna kill me!
Oh, 800.
Fucking killed me.
Your strength is most. Yeah.
Nice, we can skip this part.
Skip, yes. I got level up.
Ooh, 120k, damn.
Seems. No, I didn't.
I didn't, I need like 80k.
I need to resurrect.
Huh.
But I need like 10% for next level up.
I need 80k, that's like 5 quests. 4.
Not on this economy.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do main story quests. Let's unlock more dungeons and raids, because I think this part is only just run to dungeon and raids.
Okay, so we let these guys in our city. And someone is stealing crystals. That's the story now.
Yeah, could be.
Yugiri of Domar am honored to meet you at last, Your Grace. To mark this auspicious occasion, I should like to present to you the finest treasures our humble nation has to offer. Alas, the circumstances which have brought me here today have divested me of both time and dignity. I come before you as a pauper in direst need of aid, to request that you grant my people asylum.
I, Nanamo, 17th in the line of Ul, welcome you to our city. Although I myself have heard the tale of your misfortune, I would ask that you recount it once more for the benefit of the others here present.
As you wish, Your Grace. For many years, my nation, Domar, suffered under the yoke of imperial rule, and my people yearned to be free. Thus, when a war of succession broke out in Garlemald, we sought to take advantage of the chaos and reclaim our liberty. Alas, our enemy proved less preoccupied than we had hoped, and our rebellion was put down in the most brutal fashion.
Those who survived, how many do they number?
More than 200 souls huddle within the cramped confines of our own galleon's hold. Yet this figure accounts for but one of a number of ships which escaped the Purge. It is my hope that you will allow us all to dwell within your walls. Should that prove unfeasible, however, I humbly ask that you accept as many of my people as your resources allow. Pray understand, we do not beg a boon, but propose instead an arrangement.
Talking.
We would serve as soldiers or tradesmen until our debt is repaid.
What are the Syndicate's opinions on this matter?
I, for one, think it's a marvelous idea. Lady Yugiri and her people strike me as an industrious lot, and there are parts of the city which have yet to be fully restored. If they are willing to work, I see no reason not to let them.
The head of the Mirage Trust is not known for his generosity. He sees profit in this.
I agree. That said, these are foreign refugees. To admit them would require a formal resolution. Shall we call a vote?
The law is the law.
Lord Lolorito?
Cool room.
Tell me, are you blind or willfully ignorant? Even now, our streets are choked with the displaced victims of the Calamity and Alamigan refugees. They live hand to mouth, subsisting on aid provided by the immortal flames, the cost of which grows ever higher. The wealth of Ul'dah is not without limits, my friends. And need I remind you that these refugees are prone to violence and criminal activity? You have all read the reports, I think. Without homes or employment, it is only a matter of time before men grow desperate and take that which they imagine has been unjustly denied them. Yet, knowing this, you would have us swell their ranks. Mayhap you think the brass blades and the flames are not hard-pressed enough?
Some say the chairman of the East Aldenard Trading Company passes Gil thrice daily. This may explain how he came to be the wealthiest man in Ul'dah. Or it may simply be that he's ruthless beyond...
Surely the Sultanate can support the few hundred domins Lady Yugiri represents. That our resources have been taxed, I do not deny. But we are hardly in danger of financial collapse. I move that an exception be made.
An exception, Your Grace? I am suddenly reminded of a similar debate some years ago regarding a number of Alamigan refugees, if memory serves. What were your words that day? Ah, yes. The law is the law. And so our visitors remained in Little Alamigo. Mayhap our wise and benevolent Sultana would be so good as to enlighten us as to which other of our laws should not be upheld.
Mind your tongue, Lolorito.
My lord, I share your concern for the welfare of our great nation, but we must endeavor to take a longer view. You know as well as I that people can be a resource still more precious than gil.
Precious or not, they were never yet so reliable. And unlike those who frequent your establishment, I have no desire to gamble with my future. Uldar's greatest asset is, and has ever been, her material wealth. We risk this at our peril. One need only look to Teleji Adeleji's example for evidence of the danger in allowing sentiment to dictate policy. How far the vaunted Mirage hath fallen, both in repute and profitability, since he began employing refugees.
How I choose to conduct my affairs is not your concern, my lord.
A proposal has been tabled. Given its urgency, I move we forego further debate and call a vote. To accept the Doman refugees or not. Those in favor, I bid you remain. Those opposed, I bid you leave.
Would that it were within my power to welcome you and your people, Lady Yugiri. As you have observed, however, my authority in such matters is regrettably limited. Without the consent of the Syndicate, I cannot act.
I understand, Your Grace. And I appreciate all that you have done on our behalf.
The nerve of the man! If that bastard had not forsaken the eastern trade route, Little Alamigo would now be thriving. Oh, that you should have traveled so far under such dire circumstances, only to be refused in this manner is utterly unconscionable. Pray, accept my sincerest apologies.
Now that the Empire no longer poses an immediate threat, they see little reason to maintain the pretense of unity. The Monitorists have grown especially defiant of late. Lord Lolorito most of all. But this is neither the time nor place for that discussion.
Why are the quests getting 2k? It's so annoying.
It is what it is. so much story.
Sorry, I muted because I had a phone call.
No worries.
My god, these quests are fillers. Hide and seek, come on.
Are you looking for those children?
Yeah. 3 of them.
Did you find them?
Yeah.
Where is the third
One is on top of.
I found that and found that the one that was hiding behind this main building.
That one, there's a child here.
Where?
Did you find this one?
Yeah, I did.
Here.
I did.
This one. And the third one is here.
I found that one there. Where's the third one?
It was here behind this caravan. Is it there?
Yeah, it is.
You testing my memory or what?
No, I didn't see it.
Goodbye, Hozan. Yeah, that's a really cool spot.
Yep. Da-da-da-da-dum, da-da-dum-dum.
What the hell?
Those are basically war refugees.
Yeah. They're questioning. Proper children questions. Yeah, you're not gonna be shit. Boys and girls. I'm not talented. Yeah, they're gonna be adventurous, my ass. I'll have to go to the gas station.
Why?
To get something. I'm starving.
To yeah, go. Go. I will do the missions till first dungeon, raid, whatever it is, and I will wait for you there.
I'll be quick.
Take your time. Don't worry.
Okay, what now? I hope these quests end quickly, to be honest.
I don't think so.
The talkie ones with 2k XP.
Yeah. These are mid expansion quests, so these will take a long time. They are just filled with story. Minfilia and this Yugiri is like two opposite sides: conservative woman and free woman.
Yeah. Strong, independent woman. Wait, be right back.
How goes the fishing? Caught anything slippery?
Aye. Our suspicions were well founded. The Serpent Reavers are indeed the culprits.
The plot thickens.
Has there been any movement in Thanalan?
It has been blessedly quiet. Which is to say the Amalja are being no more or less of a nuisance than usual, summoning a Efreet with such crystals as they have hoarded. Urianger, too, reports not out of the ordinary.
Then we have our explanation.
Your explanation for what, pray tell?
For the recent spate of crystal thefts in Thanalan, we naturally assumed that the trail would lead us back to the Amalja. Yet it did not. It led us across the sea unto Vilbrand.
Vilbrand? There have been reports of increased Sahagin activity of late. Oh gods, they mean to summon Leviathan?
That is the way of it, I fear. Whilst conducting our investigation on behalf of the mineral concern, we came upon evidence implicating the Serpent Reavers.
Are you here?
Yeah.
Did you see the story? Who is coming?
Leviathan, do you think about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the aid
Who's
of
trying
the
to summon
maelstrom,
him?
I was able to
I didn't
verify our
catch that part.
suspicions.
Some kind of beast
It is
tribe.
only a matter of time before Leviathan returns to harrow the seas. But there is more. One
Oh,
of
the
the
mole.
Sahagin, an elder by my judgment, spoke of attaining the gift and knowledge of eternity.
Vision.
Ugh.
Such a disturbance in the ether. If I did not know better, I should think this device defective. And there is the explanation.
Oh, so these are the Sahagin.
Yeah, so basically Metalocks.
Soon it shall begin. Our Lord shall rise midst, and I shall be granted the gift and knowledge of eternity, and with the emissary stand equal. Then shall I know no cessation, no oblivion.
Whence comes this promise of immortality? The emissary? We have outstayed our welcome.
Oh.
The gift, and
Are the two of you quite well?
you shared that vision, did you not? Even before the Sahagin made mention of the emissary, I recognized Elidibus's words. He is behind this. But surely it is not within his power to grant the echo.
My lady, unless we act swiftly, Leviathan will rise again. The Admiral has already requested that we intervene to prevent this. Failing that, we are to attend to the Primal's
What does she think?
extermination.
The true nature of Echo.
She will have our
No
full
idea.
cooperation. Let us make haste to Limsa Lominsa. I mean to play a part in this mission.
My lady, are you sure this is wise?
I am aware of the risks, but there is something I must see with mine own eyes. The true nature of the echo.
Very well. I shall not stand in your way. On the condition that you permit me to accompany you as bodyguard.
Your company is ever welcome.
I take it something ill is afoot.
Aye, a primal is about to be loosed upon Eorzea.
A primal?
A godlike being whose very existence is a bane upon the land. We scions of the Seventh Dawn are sworn to...
I see. Know then that I am learned in the arts of war. In return for the kindness you have shown my people, I would lend you my blade.
Back in Limsa again.
It would be most welcome. When contending with a primal, one can never have too many able allies. If you crave a more intimate understanding of the problems facing Eorzea, this experience is like to provide it. Be sure to come well prepared.
Quest complete. 2k experience.
So rewarding.
568 more k experience. Alright, to Limsa Lominsa. Were you not supposed to go to the gas
I am, but I
station?
can't.
Why?
Addicted? I'm hoping for a dungeon soon. And
Yeah,
I will
I
go.
think Leviathan is next 100%. As soon as they mention Primals, Leviathan,
Yeah.
I might be wrong, but I think it is.
Hope it's like 2 quests from this one, not like 10.
You're hoping for too much.
Merchant, finally. Okay.
After playing Chrono Odyssey, I respect how this game is so clean with the lines and graphics.
Yeah, that game is blurry.
Yeah, too much blurry.
I think it's the Unreal Engine. It's not optimized.
Yeah, no, that part definitely not.
Yeah, I was looking. People were playing on Epic, not even cinematic, on 4090s and getting like 90 FPS. That's crazy. And not stable, it was dropping.
And this airport's music is, I could swear it's from the WoW Battle for Azeroth, the Tavern song.
Game is low value. From this map.
From airport.
Oh.
Teleport.
What is this? Use the maelstrom. What? Oh.
Wait for me. What do we need to do? Okay, these fuckers are
Yes.
taking. We have a quest here.
Wait.
Let me get
Who's that?
rid of this monsters. Here it is. Storm Private.
Yeah, I used the thing on him.
Oh, okay.
And he will send you. Find the missing scouts in the cave.
Alright, so we need to find what's next.
Here in the cave, I think there are some missing scouts. Oh my god, that's up. Oh.
No, come over here.
Yeah.
Okay, fuck, we have been ambushed. Get aggro.
This guy is healing them. Ton. Not anymore. What are we sucking them off?
It seems so.
Corpses.
Oh. Yeah, they're dead. Necrophilia.
Yeah, nice. I wanted to TP, but I guess not. And all corpses.
It seems we have a dungeon.
Really?
Yeah.
Where's my ring, dude? Oh? Christ.
mean, we could kill them all and this once for all. Hmm? Hmm? Just a thought.
I don't like this character.
Which
Merlin.
one?
Merlin.
Merlin. Why? Not enough big books for
Admiral.
you?
Admiral, is this a chick or a guy? What the
Chick.
fuck? Admiral chick, nice.
Sexist.
Nice. Getting called out live.
I mean, do you see the boobs or not, dude? What the fuck are you
I
looking
know,
at?
but look at it's transgender, bro. Look at her face.
No, it's the race that she is part of. That's how they look like.
Odd, I think.
But here's our chick Ishtola.
She's cool.
Yeah. Her eyes are crazy.
I didn't like the guy, the master. What's his name? The little guy. Oh my god. With
Dunker.
the tail.
Papalimo.
Yeah, no. What?
Papalimo.
No. The guy, they call him Master that. With the tail.
I don't remember. Who?
What's his name? It's from our clan. Malfinaut, no, how is it called?
Alfina.
Yeah, what's his name? Alfinaut, no?
I don't know if you're meant. Yeah. There is Alfina, that white guy. White small guy.
Yeah. He's cool, I think.
Okay, let's. Waiting for you.
Yeah, I'm ready. To battle, okay, I guess. Is this a dungeon?
No, but it will end up in the dungeon, I think, because I saw the picture. Once you start the quest, you have. For dungeons, you have a better picture.
Oh.
That's how I know, at least, that something will come up.
I guess. Is this inside? Yeah. Have to go inside. Where's Zaidin? Is he streaming?
I have no idea. Concentrate it on the game. Shall we go straight or left? Fucking hell.
We are straight.
Alright. Get the aggro, get the aggro.
Wow, wow. Come here, boys. Fuck you up. What do you want from me?
Who the fucked up our Stola?
Oh, the Aetherite they're summoning.
There it is, butt cheeks.
Look at these guys.
Okay, it seems that we are.
Them. They have made thralls of soldiers and civilians both.
Ooh,
And
Oh,
we're
damn.
fucked up.
Did I miss much?
oh damn.
Shit, is she warrior of light? What the fuck?
So that is how you fight in the Far East. Mental note, pick no quarrel with Domans. But seriously, if I am to keep up, I must needs forsake elegance for efficiency.
Fucking
This tanker dude is crazy.
yeah. Skip.
Skipper!
Nice.
To the Aetherite!
Stola, fucking pick up weapon or something. Leave that branch. You're like level 1 at level 50 area. What the fuck are you doing? Look at
her
this.
wall.
Look at this. A fucking branch. Look.
Useless.
And I was wondering who to beat the shit out of the previous scene.
Wait, what?
We are again surrounded. Nice.
Who's that? Let's see. Oh shit.
Okay, someone is shooting. Okay, a sniper.
You'll forgive me my lateness.
Oh, the admiral.
Yeah, don't fuck with her. She's a strong admiral.
That's what I call double shotgun.
Strong woman. Double shotgun. They are known for being brave at wars and great with guns.
Yeah. These two are crazy combo.
I've been something of a liability of late, I know. 'Tis high time I set about making amends.
Your time is at an end. I wouldn't say so, big head boy. Damn, my second most hated race, the Murlocs. Yeah, fucking annoying. Eat my ex.
But no more! Your time is at an...
Some people find them cool.
Yeah, they're
You
cool.
shall perish with salt in your wounds and sea in your
I like to
lungs.
slay them.
Damien Frank. And there
Lord
it
of
is.
the world, hearken to our plea. Lord of the world, deliver us from our misery.
Misery.
Do you feel that?
Oh, god, that's an edge.
I know this sensation. It's the
Oh,
echo.
that's what she was talking.
What?
What?
Such power! It is transcendent!
shoot him dead in the head.
Yeah, that was a headshot. Clean. Clean headshot.
Oh shit.
Let's kill him one by one, just kill him.
7 hells.
Strike me down if you will. It is futile. I have mastered the gift.
Oh,
I am eternal.
war.
So that's how the echo is being used.
Mighty Leviathan.
Oh, here comes the
The
Leviathan.
seas, born of waters primordial.
Shoot him again.
I offer unto you this frail flesh. That you, I beseech you, come forth.
Okay. There he comes.
Die, damn you!
Oh, this tree's got you baited, dude. He got effing baited.
You cannot kill that which is eternal.
I like that, Admiral. She thinks out of the box. But fucking hell. Here he comes.
Heavens forfend.
Damn it all!
Dude.
My being ebbs away. But it should by right be infinite.
Leviathan's absorbing.
Immortal. Curse you, emissary.
Emissary. That. Scion. Whatever it's called.
He did something. The white
Huh?
cloud.
You wanted your attention? Here it comes. It's huge.
Where did he go?
Underwater? Are you fucking blind?
What say you? Nary a single ship? Hells take that sea demon! Gather the survivors and get to shore. Leave the wrecks for the pirates. Leviathan wastes no time. The diversionary squadron is lost.
You already killed all of them. Nice.
For a mercy, 'twould seem the primal now makes for open sea. But why does he
Strong
not
woman,
press
dude.
his advantage? Unless... God save us. He means to unleash a tidal wave.
He's gonna sink them all. Fuck you and your fight. I'm gonna release tsunami and destroy you all. Nice.
There used to be a hamlet beyond South Tidegate in western Lanosha. Halfstone it was called. Some years prior to the Maelstrom's founding, Leviathan rose from the briny depths and set about unleashing watery hell upon us. On that occasion, the company of heroes put him down before he could do too much damage. when the bastard came next. This time in the wake of the calamity. We were not so fortunate. Weary of ravaging our shoreline, he summoned a tidal wave which fair leveled Hearthstone and washed the soil away for good measure.
The area was subsequently occupied by the Sahagin.
Aye, the thrice-damned creatures transformed it into a spawning ground for their brood. Given the quantity of crystals stolen to feed him and his legion of thralls, we can be fairly sure that Leviathan is stronger now than in his previous incarnations. If that sea demon is left to wreak havoc, what befell Hearthstone may well befall a larger settlement, even Limsa. That cannot happen. The primal must be stopped.
That was ever our objective, Admiral. But how are we to achieve it? The sea is Leviathan's uncontested domain. The ships of the 3rd Squadron could not close to within 100 yards of the Primal, nor could their cannons pierce his defenses.
I have read the reports, Master Thancred. Our warships may as well have been bloody pleasure barges for all the good they did. 7 hells!
The company of heroes defeated Leviathan, having first lured him into an inlet, but we must needs contend with him upon the open sea. It will avail us little to consult past experience.
Admiral, if I may.
Speak freely, Marshal.
By all accounts, Leviathan's most formidable weapon is the very sea itself. Waves and whirlpools, tides and currents, all these things are his to command. The key to victory, I believe, lies in disarming our foe. This, in effect, is what the company of heroes achieved with their ruse. We cannot lure Leviathan from the sea a second time. But what if we could weaken his hold upon the element of water? I have heard of devices capable of such wonders. They draw upon the power of corrupted crystals, I am told. If mounted upon a ship, such a device might be used to prevent Leviathan from bringing the full force of the sea to bear against us, rendering him no more dangerous than any other sea serpent.
Of course! Sid built a similar device to grant the Enterprise safe passage through Garuda's Tempest, did he not?
Begging your pardon, my lady, but to give credit where it's due, this is something I heard from an old arcanist friend of mine.
It makes little difference who thought of it first, so long as it works. Beg the specifications of this device from your friend, and I shall pass them on to our people at Naldic and Vermelis. But before we proceed any further, I would voice one concern. Piercing Garuda's defenses is one thing. Suppressing Leviathan's attacks, quite another. In matters of science, I am as a babbling babe. But I cannot well imagine that such a feat would be possible without a veritable mountain
there you
of
go.
corrupted
You got your answer.
The question being, do we have a ship big enough to bear such a burden?
She said I might be just a babe.
Oh yeah, science babe.
Mayhap not, Admiral, but two might. Recall you the tale of Mistbeard's greatest haul? It is said that he lashed 2 ships together, side by side, the better to bear his plunder. By your leave, we might attempt to repeat the trick. The gods know it would be quicker than building a new vessel.
Mistbeard did this. Truly, Marshal, upon the subject of the Pirate King, you are as a scholar.
Now, from what I have gleaned of these matters, the device will need to be in close
I'll
and
go
constant proximity to the target.
Gas station.
To which we must lash our twin vessel to Leviathan. This in itself will be no
I'll be
small
back.
feat.
I'll
Running
be
speed
back.
will be required. But given the weight of the cargo, that will only be attainable with the aid of a towing vessel. Suffice it to say, the task of piloting said vessel will entail considerable danger, and I would not ask it of another. I volunteer myself.
It will be dangerous for all involved, but we have no better recourse. Very well. Commodore, assemble the remnants of the fleet at Morabee Bay. Give priority to our soundest vessels. The repairs can wait. Storm Marshal Slafierson, command of the operation is yours. I want that twin vessel ready to sail post-haste.
At once, Admiral.
And then there is the small matter of slaying the beast. The fate of Limsa Lominsa rests upon your shoulders once again.
Alright, so that was Deja Vu. I think it will pop up for every primal. Alright, I will stop here. I will not end the stream. We'll still be going, but I'm waiting for my friend till he comes here so we can do this. Is it a dungeon? It seems so. Yeah, we will do Leviathan. And yeah, see you soon.
Yo.
Yo.
Nice.
And the chips is there.
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, I'll have to turn on some noise suppression. Can you hear me chewing? Can you hear me chewing?
No.
Yeah, sure, no.
No, I can't hear anything. At least for now.
So then, there is no suppression. So what's the story? I want to skip this part up until that.
Don't skip, I will wait for you. Don't worry. Take your time.
What the hell are these pants?
What pants?
This Tractone guy. He has the Speedo pants.
Don't you remember him from Titan?
No.
It's good to be you, dude. He made you do all the chores, and he wasn't.
Oh! That motherfucker.
You would do the chores again. You're lucky that your character is not you.
Yeah. This guy's retarded. I don't like it. He didn't even fight with me. Leviabetus. Why is him calling it? It's not diabetes, bro.
Yeah, because it's stupid, dude.
Look at his pants and his... Oh my god, this guy. He just wasted our time. I will kill him. I mean, Philia, I beg your pardon. Leviabetus? I see. That is unfortunate. Idiot. Just dive.
Leviathan was always one of my favorites.
Mm. It's cool.
Yeah, especially in Final Fantasy 15.
Oh yeah, I remember. Do you hear it?
No.
The chewing.
Nope.
Oh. Brothers and sisters, we are gathered here. Nice. Here I am. What the hell did I click? Confront Leviathan. Entrance. Is it here?
Yep. Lord of the Wall, right?
Yeah.
We will get one more daily after this one.
Love. Commence. Ooh, disarray. What? I have access still. How is that possible? Oh man, look at it.
Here it comes.
Did we really come with a ship versus a Leviathan? Come on.
What would you do? Fight him on the water?
Bro, he would just one-shot you, easy.
Oh fuck, here it comes.
Oh my lord, this is so close.
Oh, we are killing it. Easy. And he's gone. The moment I said... What the fuck?
this other tank holding aggro.
Yep. Oh fucking hell, we have a tail also. On the other side. What?
Is he tanking it, yeah?
Yeah, he is. He's keeping the aggro. Otherwise we would die. Okay, I think the mechanic here is that he is gonna throw us off the ship.
That would have been a logical answer. Just sink us. Other side maybe? Oh my god.
What the hell? We failed.
What?
Nice.
How? What's the...
We need to activate that device when tidal wave is coming, I think. But someone did that part, so... Yeah, GG, papa.
No idea what happened. Why are these giant spirits? What's this? They're destroying the ship.
Alright, we survived it. I think he's angry.
Who are we? Okay, kill the Sahajit.
Don't just charge at us. It wasn't that hard.
Nice, no XP, no gear. Nice.
Yep, yep. It gives you those fragments that you can change for gear.
We Lominsons are sworn to strive, till sea swallows all. And swallow all it would have, had Leviathan prevailed. That we still strive now, we owe in no small part to you. Not for the first time, you have delivered Limsa Lominsa from the wrath of a primal. Never has our nation known a stouter ally. On behalf of my people, I give you my humblest thanks. 'Tis meet that I give thanks to old Mistbeard, too, for his fine solution. Whatever else he may have been, 'tis clear he was a resourceful soul. Would that I had a man like him in my service.
Before I set foot in these lands, I had no inkling that the people of Eorzea contended with such mighty foes. Suffice it to say, their existence came as something of a shock, as did the idea that they could be defeated. This experience has served to remind me of the vastness of the world, and the boundless potential of man. Though I am but a refugee in this realm, I would fain be of use to you in your fight. Know that I am tutored in one of the foremost combat arts of the Far East. It may seem outlandish to the Eorzean eye, but should any of your people care to learn, I would be pleased to initiate them.
And I will see to it that they are grateful. I have no doubt that your knowledge and skills will serve us well. Besides, your art is not so outlandish as you think. Would you not agree, Master Thancred?
Naught escapes your searching eye, Admiral. Few are privy to this information, but Limsa Lominsa is home to a certain secret fraternity. Its members are trained in a form of combat not unlike your own. By my judgment, it should not be beyond such individuals to adapt to the techniques I witnessed you employing with such admirable deftness.
I am heartened to hear this. I too noted a kinship between your style and mine own, though it seemed to me that you fought differently in the beginning.
I suppose I did.
Though you may labor to believe it, Thancred was once something of a scoundrel who fraternized with the criminal class in these parts.
Yestola! You jest, of course.
But for a chance encounter with Alphino's grandsire, he might never have left Limsa Lominsa, or received an education in Sharlayan, or taken up his post in Uldar, which is where he trained in the blade, lest you wonder.
Minfilia, please!
It would seem there is more to you than meets the eye, Master Thancred.
Lady Yugiri, I am told that you and yours came to Eorzea seeking permanent resettlement, and that many domins have since been engaged as frontier hands at Revenant's Toll. Moderna is many things, but a place of refuge it is not. Know that I would like nothing better than to furnish your people with a new home here on Lominsan soil. Alas, racked by instability as we are, our nation is in no fit state to take you in. Yet I'll not have it said that we turned a blind eye to your suffering. Until such time as we can do more, I pledge to send provisions.
We are in your debt, Admiral. I realize that it scarce qualifies as repayment, but if it please you, I shall set about sharing my martial knowledge with your people at once.
You wished a word in private.
The better not to spoil the festive mood. History repeats itself, Admiral. As the kobolds did before them, the Sahagin resorted to summoning their god over a territorial feud. They acted in self-preservation. It may be that the Sahagin initiated this particular clash, but how it begins does not interest me so much as how it ends.
I have not forgotten our conversation, Y'shtola. I am aware that man bears part of the blame for the Primal's existence. Nor am I ignorant of the Sahagin's reason for acting. They sought to secure a place to breed and multiply that their kind might survive. Self-preservation, as you say. But we have as much right to live and thrive as they. If our own survival is threatened, are we to lay down our arms and welcome oblivion? Nay.
And so you kill, that you might live. Yet if living is a right, then that right belongs to all peoples, be they men or beastmen.
I'll not deny your reasoning. But when a storm gathers, it falls to me to see my people safely through it. That is my duty. And
As must we all, Admiral. Stay the course, then. But know that it will lead to no good end.
Man has ever put himself first and foremost. To justify his actions, he clads himself in the armor of righteousness, though it be a fancy of his own making. In this, mayhap the Garleans and we Domans are not so different.
Eorzea has become as a raging sea. If we are to keep our heads above the waves, we cannot scruple to drown the man next to us. When hopes of coexistence founder, Strength must determine who has the greater right to live.
Alright. I just completed this quest, so back to questing.
That was really cool.
Yeah.
I like this one. And the end, especially the speech. Are we going to do the daily?
I guess. Let's do the daily at the end, before we go to sleep.
Okay.
Alright, back to Minfilia. Monfilia, Minfilia. So many names.
Titfilia. Can I trade you with Gil?
No. Oh, I got new weapon.
Damn, that's so much better. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Bro.
It's crazy how much better is this.
Yeah. The last one gave me 10 strength. This one gives 31.
I have been reflecting upon the events which took place during our visit to Vilbrand. If you have a moment, I would share my conclusions with you. Please, bear with me.
Prize. Oh no, actually. I thought
When
it
the
was a
Sahagin
lot
Elder
slower
summoned
than
Leviathan,
that.
he employed the power we have come to know as the Echo. Though I cannot well explain the how of it, it would seem he became immortal in so doing. When the Admiral subsequently slew him, his spirit emerged from his lifeless flesh, a consciousness
like
shorn of
Yugiri.
physical form.
What?
I like Yugiri.
Why?
I don't know, good character.
Thus transfigured, he took up residence in the body of his
What?
minion
You
with
said
the
that
ease of a man donning a favorite glove.
Suspiciously.
No, I was just asking to see why. Maybe because of the tail or something, I don't know.
No fetishes.
Long have I known that the echo allows one to pass through the walls of a man's soul.
Lady.
But never did I imagine that it could free us from our own flesh, nor less that our souls could then occupy the next corporeal vessel to take our fancy. It was of this that Elidibus spoke, an existence which knows neither cessation nor oblivion. And yet, though the Sahagin had mastered his gift and thereby become immortal, he was by no means invulnerable. As we both bore witness, he was ultimately absorbed into Leviathan. And the import of this observation? If the Ascians' mode of existence is indeed the same, it can be inferred that they too are not invulnerable, that they can be destroyed. There exists a legend which tells of souls who are reborn upon the cusp of each umbral calamity, that they might stay the encroaching darkness. To most, it is but a fairy tale, yet recent events have given me cause to wonder. Could the legend in fact refer to the echo? Much and more yet remains unknown, but I am confident that all will become clear in time. For the present, however, what matters is that the key to defeating the Ascians may at last be within sight. With Urianger's aid, it is my hope that I shall fathom this matter ere long. Oh, I was just about to send for you, my friend.
Grave tidings from the Sharlayan motherland, my lady. It doth concern our distant allies, the students of Valdesian.
What of them?
My lady, the Isle of Val, which for many years hath been the Order's home, is no more.
No more? Whatever do you mean?
I relate only that which hath been conveyed unto me by our agents. An etheric wave of the highest magnitude was recorded in the region. Soon thereafter, 'twas observed that the isle had ceased to be. 'Tis postulated that a magic was evoked, like in power to Ultima.
12 preserve.
If there are no other matters, I move that today's meeting be adjourned.
It is done, my lord. Forgive my impertinence, my lord, but these orders, I am uncertain as to what end they serve.
Revolution.
see, it's getting more and more.
Oh my god, the X, dude. The new X is crazy.
Really?
Oh my, yeah, let me send you a picture. A message. It's insane. It looks cooler in game. Look at it.
Yeah, shit.
That
It looks great. It does look great.
Yeah, it's cool. I only seen it on the cinematic. I didn't see it when I equipped it. Wait. I didn't get the last part. The students are gone.
Oh, I'm not there.
Shit, sorry.
Come, you must have gathered by now that Tataru is given to exaggeration. Ul'dah, on the other hand, is not. This riot was anything but an isolated incident. There is a restlessness in the air. Tensions long simmering are at last threatening to boil over. Ul'dah is a nation infamous for the great disparity between the wealthy and the poor. The majority of the populace accepts this state of affairs because they believe that every man bears responsibility for his own lot in life. To an Ul'dah, money is the foremost, and some would say the only measure of a man's worth. Small wonder that the wealthiest wield the greatest influence. So where do the refugees fit into this social hierarchy? What place is there for those who fled Alamiga and the destruction of the Calamity? Plainly, there is none. They have no wealth, no power, and no worth. To the Ul'Dan way of thinking, they may as well not exist. Choosing to ignore their existence, however, is patently not an option. General Rauban and the Sultana understand this, which is why they ordered the Immortal Flames to provide the refugees aid and succor. Yet none would dispute that the expenses incurred by this policy grow by the day, with no end in sight. This has prompted more and more Uldans to question their obligation to aid these worthless wanderers, while more and more refugees have come to resent their treatment at the hands of the sneering citizenry. The manner of Lord Lolorito's refusal to grant the Dolmens asylum bespoke a disdain for all refugees, an attitude shared by the rest of the monetarists. And you may be sure they make no effort to conceal their opinions. It was only a matter of time before the refugees united in protest, nor is it any surprise that some among them would ultimately resort to violence. That the Immortal Flames should choose this of all occasions to engage in joint training exercises with the other Grand Companies. By the time they return, the situation may well have deteriorated beyond mending.
Alright. It's getting worse.
Wait, let me finish this. Where did you, what did you finish? Talking with Dolphin, right?
Yeah. Talking with Rauban.
They're gearing us up also.
Yeah.
Well, this axe, dude, it's crazy. gear looks cool.
Yep. We all got considerable upgrade.
We wanna go do daily after this one, because I'll go to sleep.
Yeah, sure. Once you're ready, let me know.
Okay, so this right is founded by the monetarians.
Yeah, yeah.
Little pussies. Investigate. Okay, I'm ready. Are you here somewhere? Oh, you'll see it in the dungeon.
Yeah, yeah.
Hope. See what the new gear will look like.
Just gonna turn in the quest and I will start.
I need to talk with Swift. Is the quest long?
Yeah, yeah, I completed that quest. Let me do to find there. Actually, we can't. Average item level 90.
Yeah, you have.
I don't. I'm 88.
Oh. Yeah, you got some gear. Look in the inventory. 100%. I was swapping some.
Okay, I have 90 right now. Beauty finder. We are cute.
That looks cool.
What?
That'd be different.
I don't hear you. Come closer to the mic.
Yeah, sorry. Are you on a quest?
Yeah?
Yeah, nothing.
What did you ask?
I was wondering where's the quartermaster that we can get gear from?
It's in that main city
That-
where we have a few. It's in the main city where we.
I mean, I won't buy anything right now since we have the average item level enough.
In the main city where the sirens are. 7 Dawns,
Yeah.
whatever it's called. Somewhere in that city, I don't know where exactly. Maybe search on Google or something.
Yeah.
Come on, healers, accept. One more. Come on, bitches, accept.
One more, motherfucker.
There
Nice.
you go. Light party. Interesting. Full party.
Leviathan again.
Yep, that's the only one that we have unlocked so far.
What's the duty?
What do you mean?
What's called leveling? No, main scenario something.
Trial.
Trial. It gives XP, right?
Yeah, it's selected as random duty finder daily.
So we have 3 now.
Yeah. Please skip the scene, dude.
Yeah.
Damn, this dude is. Well, look at this weapon.
Which one?
Forbidden Blue Shadow Kubu or something. You will see golden weapon.
Yeah, oh my god, what is that? Dude, heal. Oh, healer is sleeping. What the hell is he doing? Heal me. Sorry.
GG.
Nice. Level up. How do you comment?
On the right side. $53.
Nice, one more level and I'm getting my spell. Fell Cleave. That should be it for me.
Well, see you tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah. Tomorrow I think I'll only do dailies. And on Tuesday I can play.
Tuesday, I don't think I will be able to play over the day, but maybe on night I will.
Yeah. After 10 p.m.
Yeah, definitely. I'm free from Tuesday, but I have to paint my room and all of that, so
Oh,
I will be doing that all day.
Okay, we'll then play
Night. Yeah.
Cool, I actually like the story so far. We'll see.
Yeah, it's getting
when it gets cooking. Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting better and better.
I think the quests should be doing more XP soon when they start sending out us out on missions, I guess. I don't know.
I don't think so. Not unless we complete this part of the story chain. Once we move to the next expansion, we will, because we're still in Realm Reborn.
Oh yeah, we're still. Who's the main boss here?
No idea. We'll see.
Okay, I'm looking forward to that. Okay, I'll see you then tomorrow.
See ya,
for
man.
Daily. Yeah.
See ya. Bye.
Good night. Bye.
Commander Swift has kept us apprised of your recent activities. You've made great strides towards quelling the violence.
Despite our best efforts to determine what provoked this uprising, the truth continues to elude us. Have you uncovered aught which might shed some light on the mystery?
This information does not leave this room. The Syndicate's decision to reject the Doman refugees' appeal for asylum had lasting repercussions. A number of those displaced by the Calamity claimed it was proof of a policy of discrimination. Together with a group of Alamegan refugees, they organized a series of demonstrations to protest against the Sultanate. Demonstrations which became heated, but did not descend into violence. Until a certain incident served as a call to arms.
A unit of brass blades sent to supervise a demonstration loosed arrows upon unarmed protesters. It was this atrocity which prompted the refugees to take up arms. I need not tell you what followed.
We assumed at first that the attack was born of a miscommunication. When emotions run high, they happen. But suspicions were raised regarding the unit's commanding officer, whom I ordered interrogated. Sure enough, our fears were soon confirmed. The dog confessed that a merchant had offered him coin to give the order. A merchant in the employ of Teleji Adeleji.
Teleji Adeleji, but he spoke in favor of the Doman's cause, and has ever seemed sympathetic towards the refugees' plight.
Know you of the Cartano Reclamation Bill? It is a proposal to annex the Cartano Flats so that refugees may establish permanent settlements.
When last I looked, that was disputed territory.
Aye. Some might even call it a battlefield. The destruction wrought by Bahamut was greatest at the Cartano Flats. That much is common knowledge. What is less well known is that his rampage laid bare ancient Alagon ruins, of which no record existed. There are certain differences of opinion as to how these ruins should be handled, which is why each nation maintains a military presence in the region to this day. Yet differ though we may, we are still allies. Therefore, in the interest of preserving the Eorzean alliance, we have reached an agreement. Any conflict which may arise during the course of military exercises in the region shall have no bearing on relations between our nations. In full knowledge of this delicate state of affairs, Teleji Adeleji proposed the Cartano Reclamation Bill. A shameless bloody ruse which stands to benefit him in but one conceivable way. If successful, he will gain control over the disputed territory under the guise of assisting in the resettlement effort. And you can be sure he'll build an orphanage next to every Alagon ruin.
The man would threaten the unity of the Eorzean alliance and risk countless lives for personal gain.
He walks a path all his own, independent of any faction and beholden to none of his fellows on the Syndicate.
By inciting the less fortunate to violence, he hopes to convince others that the Cartano Reclamation Bill is the only... His sympathy for the plight of the Domans was not but posturing to gain credibility with the refugees. Of that there can be no doubt.
Forgive me, but what could possibly motivate Teleji Adeleji to go to such lengths? What is so special about these ruins that he would risk his position on the Syndicate, and, most likely, charges of treason against the Sultanate?
Omega.
Pardon?
An Alagon monstrosity, not unlike the Ultima weapon. Mayhap larger. We know not. It has yet to be fully excavated. Allagan inscriptions indicate that it was created to fell Bahamut himself. If accurate, it might explain why Nail Van Darnus chose to bring the Red Moon down upon the Cotonou Flats. Given the ends he went to ensure Eorzea's annihilation, destroying the one weapon which could stay the Elder Primal may well have seemed like good sense.
When first I bore witness to the power of the Ultima weapon, I doubted the evidence of my senses. And now you tell me there is another such weapon. One which could contend with Bahamut. Bahamut!
Aye, we were skeptical ourselves. Truth be told, until the Ultima weapon's existence came to light, we thought the inscription had been mistranslated.
At present, Omega is more akin to a fossil than a tool of war, having long since ceased to function. As such, its true potential cannot accurately be gauged. However, if someone were to restore it, as the Carlians did the Ultima weapon, I have little doubt that he would wield untold power.
Power enough to subjugate Uldar like as not, and the rest of Eorzea besides, which is doubtless why Teleji Adeleji yearns to have it.
That he should aspire to world domination. He who has ever walked 2 paces behind Lord Lolorito in matters of commerce.
'Tis in acknowledgement of his own limitations that he seeks this power. Woe betide us all should we allow him to have it.
Pray waste no time chasing rats. Only a fool would believe that secrets can be kept in Uldar.
It would seem the implications of the Sultanate's refugee problem are rather more far-reaching than we assumed.
Scions of the Seventh Dawn, on behalf of the people of Gridania, I bid you welcome. Your presence is of great comfort to us all in these days of uncertainty. I summoned you here to share tidings of a most urgent nature. But a short while ago, the great elemental spoke, and his voice was clarion in its intensity. Ramuh is returned unto the forest. Scarce had his words ceased to echo in mine ears when we were visited by an emissary from Little Solace. Our guest informs us that the Sylphs too have sensed the presence of the Lord of Levin. Though his exact whereabouts remain unknown, we may safely assume that the Primal was summoned within the heart of the Sylphlands. Unlike the other Primals you have encountered, Lord Ramuh is no raging avatar of destruction. He is revered as much for his wisdom as his strength, serving as both arbiter and guardian to his children. Given that we and the Sylphs found a way to share the Twelves Wood, it is my hope that this sagely immortal will be amenable to reason, and that conflict may be avoided. Blessed as you are with the power of the Echo, you are one of the few among us who may commune with a Primal without fear of influence. I would ask, therefore, that you represent us in this most delicate of negotiations. The Twelves Wood has suffered enough. Upon this, we and the Sylphs, and I would venture Lord Ramuh himself, are in perfect accord. Let us not endanger our shared home by engaging in unnecessary hostilities. Dear friend, I beseech you, safeguard the peace which exists between our peoples. You have my thanks. Pray make for Little Solace, then. A member of the Order of the Twin Adder awaits you there. He will advise you on how to find the Lord of Levin. An ill wind blows through the forest. Yet, it is not only the Twelves Wood that flinches at its coming. All the lands Veorzia shiver in dread anticipation. Have care.
betrays thee, servant of hiding? Thou art the bringer of light, bane of Ifrit, Titan, Garuda, and Leviathan. I am Ramu, guardian of the children of the forest. Thou tramplest upon sacred soil, bringer of light. By what right doth man intrude in this sanctuary of the sylphs? Gridanians proffer peace? Their words are born of delusion, thine offer an insult. Thou speakest of harmony, yet carest naught for my children's desires. They did but wish to dwell beneath these boughs in solitude. Yet even that was too much to ask of man. Thus did they turn to me for succor. The sentence I pronounce upon thy kind is just. Gridanian or Garlean, it matters not. The good intent of one excuseth not the misdeeds of the other. Thy conflict have brought naught but anguish and misery unto the forest. All blame doth lie with the darkness that resideth in the breast of man. Whence sprung this calamitous seed? In the beginning no such duality existed. For light and dark given form when man was born. It would explain much, not least why strife and sorrow follow ever in thy wake. Thou canst not deny the urgings of thine own nature. Knowing that thy mere presence here portendeth tragedy, wilt thou persist in this pretense of peacemaking? Thou bearest the crystal which I bestowed upon my wayward charges. That they should entrust so precious a gift to thee. Thou standest apart from thy kin. Thou art the bringer of light, aye. But there is something more in thee. Very well. I shall consider thy proposal. Shouldst thou survive my trial. If thou wouldst champion the cause of harmony, I must have proof that thou art fit to play the role. Wither mine ire, and prove to me thereby that thou hast strength enough to stay the darkness which threateneth to consume thee. Yet if thou shouldst be found wanting, know that all men shall perish in the storm of my judgment. Come to me, bringer of light. I shall await thee on the field of battle.
Ramos is always the cool one.
Urianger, it is rare indeed to find you so far from a tome.
The Lord of Levin himself. Never till this day had I looked upon his visage, save in painted renderings made faint by time. Ever shall this scene remain etched in my mind's eye. Beg pardon, my lady. I must beg thine aid on a point of research. If thou art resolved to face Lord Ramu, I would ask thy leave to observe the event.
Alright, I'm stopping here. We'll wait for my friend to continue with this journey. Thank you for tuning in, and see you next day, I guess, once we are back with this progress.